Hello,
How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking me. What about you?
I'm good, thank you. So I'm Rebecca. I'm from England, but I live in Vietnam. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from India.
Oh, I've been to India before. Whereabouts in India are you from?
I am from north part of India. Its name is Bihar. Do you know about Bihar? It's a state.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I'm not sure if we went to that state, but we did start in the north and then we moved down to the south.
Oh, when did you come, India?
In 2019, so just before the pandemic, I was there. I went for one
Oh,
month.
oh, very good. And what did you see here in India?
So we started in Delhi and then we did Agra and Jaipur and then we went to Udaipur and Jodhpur, Mumbai, and then we went to a few different places and then we finished in Kochi. So like we went all the way down to the south.
Oh, yeah, good. And you had visited a lot of places.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. It-
And yes, yes. Did you come here as a tourist or anything else?
Yeah, just as a tourist. So
Oh, yeah.
we were traveling after I finished university. So we just came for then we kept traveling after that as well.
Oh, so
Where is your favorite place in India? Where's your favorite place that you've been to in India?
Delhi is my favorite place because in Delhi, lots of monuments and
Mm,
tourist places you will find there, and you will
yeah,
really you will have a great time over there.
definitely. I
But
think my favorite part of the whole of India was the food. The food there's
yeah,
amazing.
what kind of food did you have here? Did you
So
like the
my
food?
I loved the food. The food was so good. So we had quite a lot of
Yeah.
street food and just like small bits. And my favorite curry are normally like vegetable curries and rather than like meat curries. And they were so nice. But it was a bit
Oh
of a
yeah.
surprise that when we were staying at hotels, they would have curry for breakfast. I never realized that if people in India did that, like had curry like at early in the morning.
Oh, okay. So I want to ask you, did you taste pani puri, water ball here in India?
It does
In a
sound
street food.
Yes, yes, we did have it.
It,
The
yeah,
It was
I
so
love it.
nice. Oh, it's so all the street food was so good. I loved we found somewhere that was did samosas like on the street
Right.
and they
So
were
samosa,
so
yes,
good.
yeah, samosa.
Yeah, I'm quite bad with choosing Indian food just in the way of like I never know what to get. So I normally end up having to Google like photos of it. But
Yes.
I remember I had like a it was like a mango chicken curry and that was one of my favorites. That was so good. And we had one that I can never remember the name and I really wish I could, but it was our favorite. It had it was like a tomato based one. It had like quite a lot of ginger in it and
Yes, yes.
like vegetables, but it
Ginger,
was
chilies, lots of spices in Indian foods.
oh, it was so good. It's so nice how like it's not bland at all. In England, I do like the food in England, but all of our food's quite bland. Like it's not spicy or like there's not a lot of flavor to it. Whereas in India, like everything has so much flavor.
Uh, and with whom did you come? Did you come with your friends or family?
I went with my ex-boyfriend, so there was two of us.
Oh,
The
uh,
the only downside of it, the only small bit was because I came with like a man, the like people in like tuk-tuks and things, they tended to want to like speak to him, not speak to me. And
yes.
but I done all the planning. So when they were trying to speak to him, he was like, I don't know. I don't know where we're
Yes.
going. But
Because in India, lots of people don't understand English language, but in
mhm,
Delhi, in the high-tech city,
mhm.
people can understand what
Yeah.
really you want to convey the message.
Yeah, I found that in Delhi and in Mumbai, a lot of people in Mumbai seem to speak English.
Because in India, lots of people are keen to speak English and learning
Mhm.
English. They are very excited to learn English. That's why I'm here. I also decide. I also decide. I sorry. I also decided to learn English and improve my communication skills as
Mm.
well. Because here in India, I'm also a teacher. I teach English here
Oh
in my
wow.
city. So I, because I joined, I am very new here in
Mhm.
Cambly. So I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. I think uh, it is my 10th time. So I'm
Oh
talking to you.
wow. Oh, I'm so glad to be one of your first people. I've not been on Cambly that long, only since about November. But I really love it because you get to speak to people from so many different places, and
Yes, yes.
you get like tips to go, like where to go, like if you go back to like their countries, like where's good to go and where's good to stay. So, how long have you been an English teacher?
I have been, I think, 4 5 years.
Oh, wow. That's quite a long time. Did you do English at university or did you do teaching?
I teach a college student. So I teach in a coaching. I'm running an institute here in the city.
Mhm.
11th and 12th college student. I teach.
Oh, have you always worked in the same school or have you worked at different schools before?
Yes. In before pandemic, I was teaching in a school. It's a private school. It's a 1 grade to 10th grade. So
Mhm.
I was teaching over there. First, I was teaching maths, and after
Oh,
1 year, I was given to teach English because all the time I started speaking English because that time I decided to when I enter the school, so
mhm.
I will continue speaking English. So my fluency would be increased. That time I
Mhm.
thought.
Oh,
So
wow.
after practicing 2 years, I joined a school. Now I have been teaching.
Oh,
Yeah.
when did you start learning English? Did you start when you were a child or was that just like when you were an adult?
Yes, and when I was adult, then I decided to learn English because in my childhood, under 10th, when I took under 10th, sorry, Bihar board 10th exam,
Mhm.
so that time I didn't know English all out. I didn't
Mhm.
know even Sunday, Monday, January,
Yeah.
February, these types of things. When I started teaching,
Mhm.
slowly, I learned a lot of vocabularies as well as I made the student learn. I also learned. So